Money, 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 money. Dollar. Okay, so we are back in Cult of the Lamb. On a previous stream, everything was going kind of alright actually. Everybody was happy, everybody was nice and good. No old people, right? We killed all the old people. Old people are no longer recognized in our community. Not simply recognized, they're not like you know, like essentially old people are ruining everything in like every economy on earth right now. So we're instead just killing them outright, you know. As soon as you're old and you're not contributing to society, boom, killed. Oh, there is one guy. Okay. What's his name? Cobra? No. Versus Sparkles perform in the fight pit. Okay, I mean we can do a fight pit right now. Femmer versus Sparkles. What a name. Rituals. Fight pit. Femmer. Femmer? I don't know. Versus Sparkles. Fight. 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 You're not gonna get killed for it. Wait. Oh. Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. Oh, shit. Femmer versus Sparkles, and I killed Sparkles? Wait. Yes. Oh, yeah. Because I was like, down means negative, so I'm like, no, I don't want to kill Sparkles. Fuck, my bad. Okay. Again, a ritual. It's honestly kind of funny because like Sparkles was like, "Yo, I'm gonna whoop this guy's ass," right? He was like, "Put us in a cage, okay? I'll absolutely annihilate him. Just eat his colon out." But then, like he died. Bro, this guy's weak. Why is he requesting a battle? Why is he even requesting a battle if fine. Oh wait, guys, sermon. I forgot sermon. Unbelievable. Why would you even request the battle if you were gonna lose that pathetically? It's unbelievable. If I was like, yo, put me in the octagon, you know, like one man comes out alive, I would be fucking chewing through his fucking throat, you know? The fuck do you mean you lost? Unbelievable. What a bitch. Okay, guys. Thank you. New card. +2 hearts. That's nice. Oh no, we do need to like save shit actually. We need to like start storing shit. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, I need to collect the reward from Sparkles. Sparkles. Where's your bitch ass at? You better not be acting tough. Sparkles? Fuck, you're wrong guy. Sparkles. I knew you could do it. You're truly divine. You're stupid. You lost, by the way. It's crazy. You lost twice, actually. I gave you 2 chances and you lost both times. It's actually kind of insane. I'm not murdering Pubra because I don't even know who Pubra is. So have tough time understanding. Hey KJ, how's it going? You keep calling me Goober every single time. That entrance is very unusual. Every single time you enter, you call me a Goober. Wait, what the fuck? How much did he ask me for 50 coins? What the fuck? What? That's a crazy price for a follower. It better be good. 50 coins? That's crazy. How are you doing, KJ? How's it going? Because yesterday during the stream, you're doing fine? Good. Because yesterday during the stream, my chat thing actually like crashed. I think apparently they had like some problem with the server, and I realized it after a while, and I was like, oh, damn, this kind of sucks. It was very weird when it crashed because I didn't like have any problems with it for a while, and then suddenly I had like and suddenly it like crashed. And also, like, it prompted me to a question: why does it even need to be connected to a server in the first place? You know, what's the point in the server for it? One after the other, they all fall. You have gotten further than most, granted. I shall enjoy watching your cult rot from inside, disease upon them. Oh, he makes pasta sick. Feels so good. Great. Wow. That was an insta-kill. It's weird that killing the jellyfish gives you just a random fish. Not a specific fish, but a random fish. But yeah, I don't know, I don't have many news. So yesterday I had a leg workout. So today when I was walking around, I was suffering from like muscle soreness, like crazy style. Even now, like I went to the toilet before the stream, and it was absolutely insane. Just like my legs hurt so bad. Otherwise I really don't have much in terms of the news. I personally, I'm working on a little like Blender project, just not really like any specific goal of like a new model or anything. Just trying to work on stuff. Amount of time I made like a dog skull. Was foreseen in the first turn of the cards drawn by her own kin, as I have always done. Is destiny the grail which must be pursued, or the force which drives one forward? Come, let us draw once more. Second shadow search, something lost, or perchance taken. Card inverted, it must be sought. Card speak, a relic calls yourself. Interesting. I like this one very much. I like this card. All right, we can also. Oh, we don't have money, right? But yeah, I was making a dog skull, and the thing is, the first time I made it, I was like, it's not bad, but could be better. And so I essentially made like a second version, and I'm way more satisfied with that one. Nice. We got decoration. Do we need? Oh, I guess it's a new item. I guess so. Yeah, we do need. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of salmon. Nice. Also, salmon isn't salmon. No. Okay, I guess. Cause I was like, is salmon actually that gray? But then I realized, yeah, it is actually. Just whenever I think salmon, I'm thinking about like the red inside meat. Nice, easy pass. Also, they gave us hops. That means that we can make beer. That means that we can make trash. Because I fucking hate beer. I hate beer so much. It's unbelievable. Genuinely don't like beer. I don't know why anybody drinks beer. Oop. Ah. Nice. Oh, yes. Wait, what's the difference in damage? Oh, wow. Damn. That's a crazy difference in damage. We just need to increase the attack speed, I guess, yeah. You know, there was something I was thinking about. Oh, yeah. I actually had this rant before. Where essentially, I think that a lot of like manhwas I read. Not even the one I read, but the ones like come out and I like see like a... And I see like a first chapter or something. A lot of them have like a lot of wasted potential in it. Like they have wasted potential in the sense of like all of their stories like you know, rehashed. I was like reborn after like a great tragedy or whatever. Like my house got fucked, my fucking sister died, and then so I'm out here like avenging what happened. You know, like I reborn and I fixed everything before it even happened. But there's a lot of stories where I think essentially it would be more interesting if they just kind of like followed the first life of the main character, because like sometimes it's like the main character kind of has like more interest in life if you like kind of like seen it as like a like the first one. I think there was one where it was like a guy is reborn as a fucking child of a noble necromancer house, right? And he's like, but before that, he used to be like a soldier in like on the planet Earth, on our Earth that get like invaded by like other species, like some like Doom Dark Ages or Doom Eternal shit was going on, where like demon like creatures from another dimension invaded, right? And he's like he was like fighting on the front lines before like he got pulled in as like you know, as essentially like we needed like this magic society needed like somebody to save them, to like fight for their war. So they were like, we gotta pull in this guy from another planet and like make him fight for us. And I think it will be more interesting to follow his story, you know, like oh wow, this guy is like this guy was literally like summoned to be like protagonist, but like he's treated brutally. He's essentially like a slave, where he is like um exploding magical device around his neck so that like he doesn't like rebel. He's also like implanted with a bunch of like magic formula so he can like quick cast stuff, but it's not like he doesn't really cast in magic as much as he's just like using essentially equivalent of a magic gun. And so in that sense, it's interesting to follow that character. But then like they're like, no, but he died, and now he's taking revenge as like a necromancer child. There's a noble child necromancer. He's an unrenowned prodigy because he's like a noble who gets to afford like to go to who can afford to go to the to have like a teacher privately teaching him magic and stuff. So it's like it becomes so much more boring, you know? If this entire story was centered around the this guy is, you know, this guy is from our world, but he's like literally forced to be like a soldier on the front lines, kind of would be more interesting, you know? It would have a more interesting story about it. Oh wow, this guy's trash. I bought you for a lot of money, and you're fucking actual trash. You're Jay Julty. Oh, what a trash name as well. I bought him for a lot of money, and he's just useless. Just go pray. KJ, if you're watching, do you want to participate? Do you want to become one of the followers? And like, yeah, okay. And ruffle. Let's go. KJ won. Night owl sleeps during the day and works at night. Heals 50% faster when sick and bed rest. Pretty good stats. KJ, I will eat you. Don't you dare sass with me like that. I will be eating you, okay? Nah. I'm also giving you a gift so you're gonna be forever awake. Actually, I'm gonna give you a gift of sleeplessness. Wait, what? I also told you to work. Go. What? Why is he walking away there? Is he claiming a bed? Oh, you claiming the bed immediately. Just join in already needs to establish where you're bad at. Okay. So what I was saying is that so many like interesting stories that I see that are essentially wasted to be the beginning of the story. It's like no, I want to hear about this guy instead. I don't want to hear about your like ooh, he came back and he went back in time and fixed everything, or like ooh, now he's like reincarnated or whatever. All are born guilt reduced face loss when putting followers in jail who is not descendant. I don't care about that. Freedom of all else. Every day that begins without anyone in prison gain plus 10 face. Perfect. Do you know how rarely people misbehave anyway? It's not like I'm planning to jail people for long. Plus 10 face every single time somebody's not guilty of something? Oh yeah. Just a free bonus. Also, we have 2 jails, so you know. If something is bad. Curse of Necromancer? Why not? So yeah, one thing that I wanted to say, like, if, for example, one story that I just saw like recently. It was called like Immortal Spearman, okay? And then the premise is, again, the guy came back in time and he's like wow, I can like fix all of my mistakes now. Whoa, I can fix all the mistakes that I did in the past. And I just think like, wow, that's boring. Like, what about if instead, what? Send me to work in your service. I'm Goffernon, architect of the gods. I once built cathedrals whose spires kiss the sky. So little remains of my work, but dust and ruin. That's crazy. Yet from ruin we may rebuild. I shall wait to the south of your cult brings the gold bars, and I shall expand your dominion. So we can like get more space. Yeah, I want to buy more space actually. Ooh, Twitch increased my face. Thank you. Thank you. Hearty meal. Cherry cauliflower chowder. Wait. And the rest is just fish. But so one was styled like Immortal Spearman, and I was like, okay, I'm wondering what's the Immortal Spearman would be about. And it's again the guy like came back in time, fixed all his mistakes, right? But and I thought to myself, not yet. Okay, I'm actually very interested. Did you watch it? How is it? Because I'm very interested in that, and also the Obsession. I'm also interested in watching Obsession. Bear witness to my power. Yo. Okay. What's the Furious? Yo, cool. We got an expansion. Yo. No, the Fury. I haven't heard of the Furious. Hold up. Can probably figure this out. The Furious. Oh, interesting. And it's made literally this year, like last year. Wow. That's cool. Huh. That's pretty dope. That spin is so funny. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. That's so fucking funny. Hold up. Okay. This is so funny. I don't know why, but this is such a funny move. Like you spin the guy around. Okay. What did it feel like? If it didn't feel like you watched the movie, what did it feel like instead? Then I guess. Is there anybody free that I can like order to chop wood? Well, I mean, I get that complaint, kind of, because the guy who made it was the one who made the YouTube video. Oh, was making YouTube videos, right? So it's not Like I can see how that could be a feeling you would get out with. Well, I'm pretty sure. Well, I didn't watch it, so I mean, don't spoil it too much. But but in terms of like an abrupt ending, because I'm wondering, as far as I understand, it's supposed to like, it's supposed to continue with the what's called, into like YouTube videos. I mean, it's all right, okay. And I still plan to kind of watch it. It's nice to have people who are like still working at night. Yo, like if you're gonna be awake, here's an amulet that lets you not sleep. I wonder where is, like, why don't we have more amulet of immortality right now? We definitely should have more of those. And also go chop trees. Well, the point of theater food is the fact that they prohibit you from bringing any food from the outside, right? They prohibit you from bringing the food from the outside, and then they also... Oh, fuck, I didn't want to put him in prison. That was misclick, that was misclick. Dude, you can get out. Sorry, my bad. My bad. And I was fine to give you a gift, it said. Okay. Anyway, so back to the thing that I was saying. Like the point of the theater food is the fact that they don't want you to bring food from the outside. Yeah. Yeah, like they don't want you to do it, but then you will just do it anyway. Like that's kind of the point. Like that's kind of the point. That's why they want you to not do it, but like everybody just brings the food from the outside anyway. But here's the thing. I cannot say. I mean, it depends on how strict they are, because I remember I've been very few times in cinemas, but I remember bringing food from the outside and like nobody gave a fuck. But I'm sure there is some that are a little bit more stringent on the rules, a little bit more like, damn this guy. Yeah, I think it's kind of that thing is like the fact that, you know, you kind of number one, movie viewership in cinema has been declining as years went by. So like by now, like majority of cinemas are very non-profitable, and like people who are working there couldn't care less. You know, they genuinely couldn't give less of a shit. I particularly I know about this notion, but I genuinely cannot care less about cinemas. Like I don't particularly care about cinemas. Like I would be way more into, like, if I was rich enough to have like my own private cinema, yeah, that's the same. That would be fucking badass, right? Like then yeah, I would like to have a cinema. But if we're talking about like a public cinema, I don't particularly care for them. You know, just you know, it's Is there kind of just like a I'm a genie? Since when? Since when can I grant wishes? What the fuck? But what I was gonna say is that like yeah, I kind of want, like, if I could be having my own private cinema, that would be cool. But if we're talking about like what's it called, if we're talking about the if we're talking about the public cinema, I don't particularly care for them very much. It's not really, I never particularly felt very inclined to watch movies there. And like partially it's about, like, you know, the cost. Again, like, yeah, they're kind of like expensive. It's always, you know, the seats are dirty. So like, if I could instead have a private cinema, ooh, but you know, like the seats are dirty. The like, oh, I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine being like the biggest part of their like success, but I can't imagine like the idea that there would be like 50% of their food, 50% of their profits would come from the food. I cannot imagine it being more than 50% though. Hold up, actually let me search it up. How much money, how much profit for movies, no, for movie theater is food. Ah, yes, I don't know. Movie theaters concessions are primarily driver of profitability, with profit margin typically ranging from 80 to 95% on food and beverage items. This is in stark contrast to ticket sales, which often yields profit margin of only 4 to 10% after revenue sharing with film distributors. Wait. Damn, then they probably are very high, yeah. Wait, but how much of the profit? Because they're essentially saying that like the upcharge for the food is like the food, it costs them, let's say, like $1 to make the food, okay, and they charge you $10 for the food. Like that's what they're saying. And like for the tickets, like they'll charge you $1, and it will cost them $1, and they will charge you like $1.04 or $1.10. So in that sense, how much of the profit? How much of, and I know they're gonna give me a different answer, but of movie theater profit is food? How much of the profit total? Movie theaters generate a vast majority of their net profits from food, beverages sales, despite these items accounting for roughly 35 to 40% of total revenue. Okay, so 35 to 40% of total money they make is just food. Yeah. That's interesting. 35 to 40%, that's a lot actually. So like I was like no more than 50, but the fact that it's even reaching the 50 is already a crazy number. The fact that it's anywhere close to 50 is insane. This is Bob. We're off to our friend's rat house for a night of drinking and dicing. It's going to be quite the party. Ratao and others know me for going overboard with the betting. Last time I bet and lost my hand. Wow, that's fucked up. Talking about overplaying your hand, haha. It was hilarious. I'll win it back though. Say, you should come. You seem tough, rich, and fond of risk. Perfect for knuckle bones. This man is insane. He's like, I lost a hand betting. It's kind of crazy, actually. But yeah, in what was I gonna say? Yeah, like the seeds are sticky. Also it like depends on the seeds you choose. Like in the theaters, you obviously have like you have to like. There's only so many seats you can have. Like it's ideal to choose like the middle row seats, you know, unless you're trying to make out with your girlfriends and you choose then you choose like the seats at the very back. Or if you're like very broke, you're gonna be choosing the ones at the front. I remember one time I was sitting at the front of a theater. Gallup. Your friend's Ratao was the last vessel sent against us. The sniveling coward, and there were countless before him, all equally pathetic and unworthy. Nothing humbles quite like disease. I cast a plague upon your cult. Oh, fuck you. That's one of the bishops we're going up against, and I don't know if you're cursed. No. But he's cursing us with plague. What a bitch. What an absolute bitch. Giving us plague, fighting unfair. Just come out and fight me like a man. But what I was gonna say is that I remember one time when I was young, my mom actually like brought me to watch a movie. You know what movie? I think it was the last time I was in movie theater at all before I was like a full-grown adult. Like last time I was in the movie theater as a kid, the movie I was watching. God damn, this guy can. Fuck you. This guy. So the last movie I was watching was Battleship. Do you know Battleship? I remember watching it and I was like, what the fuck is this movie? I legitimately, like, as I was watching it, I think it was the first time I watched the movie and I thought, I have no idea what happened. Like, I can't describe you what happened. Battleship is... Yes, it's essentially after Transformers' success. Okay, hold up. After Transformers were successful, the Hasbro toy company was like, yo, what if we make another game, like another movie based on a game? Well, like, what the fuck is this? Excuse me? What if we make another movie based on a game? And then they were like, okay, what if we base it on a game of Battleship? And it's essentially, and because it's inspired by Transformers, it has all the Michael Bay bullshit of like even so Michael Bay wasn't the director. It had like bunch of like Michael Bay it is very stupid. It is very stupid. It has a bunch of Michael Bay bullshit of like fucking cool ass visuals, fucking slow mos, whatever, you know, explosions. What is this? Excuse me? Why is he in the underwear? It's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious in the sense of like it's so bad it might be good. Why was he in his underwear here? Why is he in his underwear? What is this? That's from Legend of Tarzan. I remember that movie. It was kind of bad. For horror, yeah. But he was the one who was playing in Legend of Tarzan. No, this is Aura actually. This is kind of Aura. That's fucking insane. Human drag. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, um, to be fair, he looks better than like actual drag queens I've seen, because some of the actual drag queens I've seen, I kind of, oof. This is, this is more acceptable looking, I would say. Even so, he looks like he looks ginormous. He looks like a very large woman. But this is him in Tarzan. I remember this movie, the Legend of Tarzan. That was a weird movie. He was in Succession, Atlanta, Norseman. He was the Norseman in Atlan. He was Hamlet from Norseman. Now it explains it, because I remember seeing him in his underwear before, and I was like, where the fuck did I see this picture of him in his underwear? That was the last time I was checking for fucking Norseman. The Norseman movie. That explains it. Longshot, Hamlet Project, Warn Everyone, Zoolander. He was in Zoolander too? Huh. The Giver, True Blood. It's funny. His name was Eric Norseman in the True Blood. What's the movie? What is the True Blood? It's like a vampire, right? Like I'm just guessing. When she meets mysterious Bill Compton, a sound Louisiana gentleman, and a vampire. I was right. It is about vampires. Oh, this is fantastic. This is great. Anyway, back to the thing. So this thing, it's like Michael Bay, but without Michael Bay. Oh, right. They had Liam Neeson in it. I forgot that Liam Neeson was her dad, if I remember correctly. And like his father-in-law. Yeah. It's Michael Bay without any Michael Bay, so it is like nonsensical. Like the last part of it was kind of pretty cool actually. The last part of that movie, damn. Okay, back to the point. Oh, but what I was gonna say is that okay, the plot is, in short, like a scientist. I mean, honestly, you could fit it as like Ender's Game prequel, essentially. The plot is that like a scientist. I don't know if they have him here. But like, the plot is, I think this guy with big ears sends like a signal to space to like contact like alien civilizations, and he like found like a new way, faster than light communication way. Okay, like, and then nothing happens until one day this guy wants to fuck this girl. Okay, and so he breaks into convenience store to steal, not steal, he pays for it, but he like breaks in, takes a burrito, puts money on the counter, and then goes to her and gives her burrito while being tased. Okay, to which this guy, who's his older brother, tells him, you know what, you need to straighten out. So he sends him to the Navy where he works. Okay, so they're part of the Navy. This guy, who's the dad of this guy, Liam Neeson is the dad of this girl, right? And he goes, you're a fuck up. You're terrible for my daughter. Okay, I don't want you to be with my daughter until aliens attack. Okay, and then the movie happens, and aliens attack, and this guy, who's like a massive fuck up, needs to like defeat the aliens who attack everything that like points gun at them, but like only if it's like pointed with a tent, because like they figure out the way to like point the gun at them without like directly pointing the gun at them. Yes, Rihanna is in this, and she's like a subordinate of this guy, and she has a cool, badass line where she goes, "Aloha, bitches," but because they cannot say. But because they cannot say bitches or motherfucker or anything because it's PG-13. Like before she kills an alien, she goes like "Aloha, motherfucker," but because she cannot say fuck word because it's PG-13 movie and they want to be like accessible to all audience. As soon as she says motherfucker, it like she shoots a gun, so like you cannot hear it. Oh, and this guy is like a disabled veteran who like misses his legs, and then he beats the fuck out of alien in like hand-to-hand combat. And that's the movie. You know, I didn't realize Rihanna is a very pretty woman. Not to be like a not to be like wow surprised, but like I actually didn't realize because like I don't particularly follow celebrities, so I don't particularly know how Rihanna looks like. Home? Hmm. Home? Which one? This one? Okay, I'm gonna get copyright strike for that. But it just like I don't follow celebrities, so I know I didn't particularly know how Rihanna looks like, so I was like, huh, she's like a fairly attractive woman. It's crazy. Who would have thought? Uh, I don't think I actually watched Home. So I'll take your word for it. But yeah, it just like I think that was the last time I went to see a movie as a kid, and like since then I was like only pirating movies. Like since then as a kid I was only pirating movies, and like I remember distinctly after going back home from like watching Battleship, I saw it. I don't know what that movie was about, and I just finished watching it. like there before there would be like some sort of like way to recap a movie. Okay, that's cool. I have like block of homemade juice. So like my neighbors gave me a bunch of apples. So I just made them into like a homemade juice. And then I froze it. And now I'm unfreezing the block and drinking it slowly. So I get nice cold juice. He was stuck for a little bit, so I was almost terrified. That was such a quick work. What does this one do? What? What do you mean? When? When did you sing? I said Jules. Heavy attack has increased damage thanks to Twitch chat. Ooh, nice. Oh, juice. Oh, yeah. I said I made homemade juice, and you said that I made homemade jewels? Okay. I was very... Like, I was so confused because I was like... I was equally as confused, I guess. I guess I was equally as confused because I was like... How do you homemade jewels, you know? How do you make jewels at home? Actually, I do remember seeing like a bunch of YouTube videos where like a guy was like a homemade, like a fucking lab, just making like amethyst and shit. I think that was me. I'm pretty sure. If you're looking at the suggestion box, there's some suggestions, and like one of them is me. Another is hold on a second. 1 second. Let me go to my own channel so I can see my suggestion box. So make me able to see ice cream from Chico, which is I know the ice cream one, and I cannot do the ice cream meme. I'm sorry. I'm not that much of a meme. Not so much of a weeb. Petition for, I don't know why Chico always communicates with no spaces. It's like she's saving the spaces. Petition for Wave to redo chicken breast meme. Wait, redo? Oh god, that's worse. Like I thought she just meant she wanted, you know, the chicken breast meme, I think. I don't know if you know, but that was the thing. Hold on a second. My hero chicken breast. There it is. The first thing that comes up.
I just got back from Popeyes. Do you want a bite of my chicken breast? Here, puppy. I know you haven't eaten today. Take a bite. Here, I'll help. Watch me. Puppy. This chicken's bussin'.
It doesn't help that I had like chicken breast today. I straight up had chicken today. Like it's really not good. It's really not helping.
Here, puppy. I know you haven't eaten today. Take a bite. Here, I'll help. Watch me. Puppy. This chicken's bussin'.
Honestly, it is a little bit scary because like he like painted his entire face, including the eyes. So it is a little bit, it's a little uncanny, I'm not gonna lie.
Take a bite. Here, I'll help.
I'm just hold on a second. Oh, Batman. I'm just imagining like this fucking guy versus this. What you're doing, Joker. Oh fuck, you can't see it because fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I just zoom in on the picture somehow? Son of a bitch. But I just imagine this Batman. Son of a bitch. Just get me off the page. I don't want to see the image. It doesn't close. Just imagine this guy like Joker. What is this? What is this game you're playing? Just here's the chicken breast. Here's the chicken breast puppy. Oh, to be fair, I think that's something Joker would do. He would like pull up some chicken breasts and be like, "Here, puppy, I know how much you like the chicken breasts." With all the weird undertones that going on between Joker and Batman. God, somebody needs to get on this right now. Somebody with like a greater artistic skills than I am. What do you mean not anymore? I mean, most of the time Jokers seem to be like romantically involved with Batman throughout any iteration, including the edgier Joker. Like not romantic per se, like, you know, he's like straight up trying to fuck Batman, but like at the very least, like yeah. Like there's a different levels of gay for Batman, the different Joker shows, but like most Jokers are at least in some sort of way gay for Batman, you know. Like no matter what, including the is it Jared Leto, right? Oh yeah. No, but is it the Jared Leto, the one that was like literally sexually harassing people on set when he was performing his Joker thing? Like when he was in Suicide Squad movie, he was literally like, your possession will follow you through death. Okay. Yeah. He. I'm pretty sure he like mailed a dead rat to somebody as well, which is a very weird thing. And is it in Justice League after like in Justice League after screen thing, he was like talking about giving Batman a hand job. He was talking like Batman, I'm gonna give you a reach around, something like that, which is like a very, you know, oh thanks, very on the nose. I do like what's it called? I do like the new Absolute Batman Joker portrayal of his like new obsession with Batman, because at the very least, yeah, but it's Lego Batman, you know. It's Lego Batman, not exactly like Lego Batman was like having like bunch of meta references about it, right? Like they had a bunch of meta references throughout the movie. Versus like Justice League, where they were like trying to be all serious, you know. I can't believe I actually did watch the entirety of Snyder Cut Justice League. I actually watched it with my mom, because I was like, yo, you want to watch this new movie? And my mom was like, okay, how long is it? And I was like, it's 3 hours. She's like, are you fucking, what do you mean it's 3 hours? I was like, yeah. It's interesting. It had like certain certain aspects of the movie were better than the original Justice League, I think. Like it wasn't better, the best movie. It was better than the original Justice League, which is like a low bar. Oh yeah, no, I mean, to be like in general, what's it called? In general, entirety of this DC cinematic universe, both CW and non-CW, was having like a very low bar for quality. Now, if they like put out something like Justice League, you would be kind of like, you know, like, wow, this is like, damn, you were like kind of doing not bad so far, you know. Like you were doing pretty good up until now. What's with the sudden fuck up, you know? In the same, this guy's still drawing. I think I'm gonna sacrifice this guy. I think. Pisaing. Damn. Get this guy fucking out of here. I spent so much money on him and he's fucking useless. But then what I was gonna say is that about the I actually remember seeing a video quite recently where they essentially was talking about like a guy was talking about how like actually he doesn't want the DC cinematic universe to exist as it is right now with like James Gunn stuff, because like essentially his idea for ideal like DC cinematic universe would be like a separate movies for every character, you know, like no interconnected universe or whatever. It's all just like separate movies. So like the Batman, you know, doesn't exist in the same universe as Superman, and the Flash doesn't exist in the same universe. It's all like separate universes with like different like tones, for example, you know. So like if you had like a Justice League movie, it could have like starred completely different characters from like Batman and Superman, just like, you know, because it was like more hopeful or something. Either more hopeful or a little bit more campy or stuff like that. And I personally like disagree with the take partially, because it's kind of like, I know I think it would be, I think that the cinematic universe isn't a bad idea. Like the characters fit, you know, and at the very least up until now, like right now with Marvel Universe, you kind of like suffer from, there's like too many characters, you know, there's too many characters. But with Marvel Universe, with DC Universe, there's like not that many yet. There's not that many characters as of yet. So it's kind of like, it kind of feels enough, you know. Like you have the Creature Commandos, you have the other guys, but you don't really have like an oversaturated universe yet. Like as soon as the Marvel universe, as soon as DC universe becomes like a Marvel universe, or there's just too many characters, that's when I kind of will like take it back, Chief. Bring it back. Too much. I'll just wait until he wakes up, I guess. Is this guy was sitting next to like our sanitation station? There is like one thing that like I am kind of like on the side of, and like I've only now seen a video where like somebody was actually supporting my view apparently, but like essentially I'm fucking tired of Harley Quinn. Can we not have more? Can we have like no more Harley Quinn products? Can we actually like retire the character or something? Because she's like, there's too much of her. She's like, number one, she's everywhere. Number two, like she doesn't really even have the justification to exist. Like her entire point was like, oh, Joker like manipulated this like psychiatrist to like essentially Stockholm syndrome her into like being like in love with him, which is like cool characterization for Joker, you know, like that he's like not simply psychotic, he's also like intelligent enough to like trick professional psychiatrists, you know. Like that was the point of it all in like one of them where like Batman was essentially like, oh, and what did he tell you? Let me guess, his dad was abusive, or was it this mob this time? Like the fact that like Joker was like multiple times already had been like scamming multiple professional like psychiatrists who like essentially believes that he's actually just a poor victim in the entire grand scheme of things, which is pretty cool. It's a cool characterization. But like what was I gonna say, but like, and that was the point of Harley Quinn. She fell for the lie, and she like constantly around him because of it, right? But like, why is she now? Because in comics and in like movies and other media, she's been separate from Joker for like a long time. In many instances, she's just not like with Joker. Like, she may be like characterized to be like traumatized by Joker or whatever, but she's rarely like in the Joker's crew. So like, what's the point of her like existing in the comic? I remember seeing the comic book where like Wonder Woman was teaming up with Harley Quinn because Wonder Woman needed help like solving the crime, and instead of going to fucking Batman or Superman or literally anybody, okay, she went to Harley Quinn, a psychiatrist whose like doctor degree probably got like revoked. She went to a psychiatrist with no medical license, who dresses up as a clown to solve a crime. You know, it's like, why does Wonder Woman need fucking Harley Quinn? You know, what does Harley Quinn can do that Wonder Woman can't? And it just and it just made me really mad. And as you can see, I am still mad about it, kind of. And in that regard, and in that regard, I just like don't get. And like when I saw like recently a video that was essentially saying like, hey, I think we had enough of Harley Quinn. She's like everywhere. I was like, finally somebody sees my point. Has gained snore trait. Fucking snore trait. Goddamn. But like, I was like, finally somebody else sees the point that Harley Quinn is like, she's everywhere and she's doing too much. Probably, if you were the one who voted for the snore trade, then yes, you did do that. Snore traits aren't like the most annoying. The problem is the fact that they're apparently annoying my followers into not sleeping, which is kind of weird. Like, can we have everybody have a snore trait, but also everybody has like a deep sleeper trait, so that they like don't wake up no matter what noise happens. But yeah, I'm sick and tired of Harley Quinn. Can we like retire the character? She's fucking useless. Like, again, do we need the fucking? There was a recent comic book that was like a April Fool's comic book that they like the April Fools in the sense that it's like it's a joke comic, but it's also April Fools in the sense that like they actually made it so that people can buy it, you know. And it's a scratch and sniff comic book about Harley Quinn having like farts. It's all about like Harley Quinn farting, and it's like scratch and sniff, so you can like sniff Harley Quinn's farts. And I'm just thinking like can we retire the character? Like come on. Like do we actually need that? Wow. Did we actually need the scratch and sniff Harley Quinn farted comic? Like, the thing is, it's either like retire her character, you know, like again, like there's like the problem is like she doesn't have like any reason to go on with like her shenanigans. like in a lot of like superhero media, there's like a reason why they're like doing what they're doing, right? Like you're not really question why Batman does what he does, but like Harley Quinn is like just a woman who's gotten like who was like abused by Joker, right? And developed like a weird Stockholm syndrome with him, right? Okay, that's fair enough. That's a reason to be Harley Quinn villain if you're with Joker, or at least do something around him, you know, like okay, like you don't want to, like you officially broke up, you broke the spell of being with Joker. Okay, so take revenge. I don't know. Do something else. I actually remember somebody talking about the fact that apparently the fart and scratch and sniff comic for Harley Quinn was actually in line with like her canon. She has like a canon like a fucking canon like a fucking ass issue or something. I don't remember. Like she has like a canon problem where she like farts a lot or something, and then just like, and then they just clip bunch of like videos of her like farting throughout the media, and it's like, what? I mean, okay, I guess. I didn't know that was like a. I didn't know that was needed. Oh, I didn't realize. No. Oh wait, did he take bunch of our wood? Oh. Oh no, only crystal shards. Okay, it's fine. I'm fine with parting with those. Okay, it's fine. Let's play some dice real quick. Like this. Like as I said before, like one of the reasons I was like kind of like, hey, we need to retire Harley Quinn, because she was like helping out in the comic. She was like helping out fucking Wonder Woman with her case, which is like, why? Like, why does Wonder Woman need your help? But actually, it sounds like something I would write because I hate Wonder Woman. Because I hate Wonder Woman so much, I would write something like Wonder Woman's so incompetent, she needed like help from a fucking C-list villain, you know? See, I don't know, like I would put like Harley Quinn very low on the villain totem pole. She's like she's out there like next to Commandant King, I think. Cheetah? What? Like, what is Cheetah in reference to? Like, I know that Cheetah is a villain for Wonder Woman, but like, what is? Yes, Cheetah is a villain of Wonder Woman, and like, not exactly, because she's like, I mean, in concept she's cool because her concept is like she's like cursed by a god to look like a fucking cheetah and crave human flesh. She's like a werecat essentially. She's like a were cheetah, you know. She's literally has a curse of like I want to like kill people and like eat their flesh, and also I look like a cheetah and have like a strength and speed of like a like a cheetah, I guess. So that's kind of cool in concept, you know. I mean, he is like a regular guy who just like sprays you with drugs so you're like just really afraid. But the idea of like seeing your like scariest nightmares come true, like is kind of scary. That, yeah, like sick design, cool idea of like seeing your darkest fears and whatever. Yeah, but like he's just like spraying you. Oh, do you want to play Knucklebones? You get to play Knucklebones with me. But like he has relatively cool ideas, but he's not like that's why he was like that's why he's so much cooler in the new Absolute Batman, because in Absolute Batman he seems to be like quite literally a demon who like he's literally like a demon who just like tells you what you're secretly afraid of. Like he makes you like compelled to do stuff without realizing because you're just so afraid of stuff. Kind of cool. How does it look like from your side? Do you just like I wonder how it looks like from your side when you play Knucklebones. Oh wait, you didn't? Okay, fine. Sure. Now you did. But like a lot of villains are like relatively lame if you put them in like a perspective of like, you know, like, oh, this is lame, this is lame. So like example, like, you know, like Superman villains are like a guy who cannot get over his planet being destroyed, and so he's like trying to. Actually, no, that is kind of cool. Now that I think about are all Superman's villains really cool? Actually, who's the lamest Superman villain? Metallo probably. Like, what's Metallo's beef with Superman? No, I'm saying Superman, not Batman. Yeah, all Batman villains are kind of dumb because they're like designed to be like a regular guy can beat them, you know? Yeah, Superman. Like, what's Superman's lamest villain? Like Metallo, kind of, I guess, because like what's Metallo's deal with trying to defeat Superman? Really, he's not really. He's not really like. By the way, you lost. Metallo is like a guy who was mad at Superman, if I remember correctly, and then he decided to essentially become a cyborg with like a kryptonite heart. So he just like. Yeah. So he does have Metallo. He has Metallo, the Zod. Zod is not super lame. He's like he is lame in the sense of like he's supposed to be like a warrior. Like yeah. Like Zod is pretty cool because but like the only lame part about him is the fact that like he's supposed to be like a super warrior, but he loses somehow to like a farm boy. Yeah, like, he loses to a guy who never like had to like throw a serious punch in his life, you know. All crops are fertilized. Ooh, nice. Bizarro. Yeah, but the entire point of Bizarro is that like he's like He's not even like, the point of Bizarro is not even that he's like what's it called, is that he's like evil or anything. He's just like what if Superman had like a, and he's not even sometimes a villain. He's usually a villain in the sense of like, because he like understands stuff. Brainiac, he literally steals like entire like cities from people. He like steals entire cities. And I could not say Brainiac is super lame. Okay. Brainiac, Bizarre. No, I think all the Superman villains are actually pretty good, pretty cool. I think the only people who have like lame villains. No, Captain Cold is the Flash villain, which is again super lame. Like I think Superman's the only one who doesn't have like lame villains. But like Flash gets the Captain Cold. Yeah. Like Captain Cold's power is to like free stuff, and he fights a guy who's like super speed. It shouldn't be really a problem for him. Gorilla Grodd is pretty cool in the sense of like it's like a sentient gorilla, which is already kind of terrifying, right? A sentient gorilla is already pretty scary, but now you're telling me he's also like actually pretty smart and a telepath. Now that's fucking next level. Okay, that's actually next level scary. Like, I wouldn't be fucking with Gorilla Grodd, that's for sure, you know? Like, a regular gorilla is already pretty scary, right? Like, dealing with a regular-ass gorilla as a just a regular guy, that's pretty scary. But now you're telling me he's also really smart and a telepath? Not only he can rip me apart, but he also can tell me that he will do it, you know? He will tell me that that's gonna happen. That is scary, you know? I'm just imagining like, okay, number one, in CW shows there is an episode where Gorilla Grodd goes out to kill Barack Obama. So there is like a Barack Obama in college, okay, and he's like and the fucking gorilla shows up and he's like, yes, it's like it's a CW episode where Gorilla Grodd goes back in time and he tries to kill Barack Obama. Hold on a second. Obama, yeah. Gorilla Grodd. So as soon as you Google Gorilla Grodd, Barack, like the second option you get. Oh, this is great. Oh, you can't even see. No, there it is, Barack. The second option, Barack Obama.
Barack Obama, it will almost be an honor to kill you.
It's so funny. Barack Obama, it's almost an honor to kill you. Barack Obama. Do you know that Barack Obama has an autobiography that's like he's like narrates his own autobiography, right? What just happened? Oh, what the fuck? What? Huh? Is the stream still going on? I don't know. I don't know what happened. Shut up, Barack Obama. Jesus Christ. Okay, okay, the stream is still going on because for a second there, my entire TV's. Yeah, like for a second there, my entire TV setup went black, and then came back to life, and I was like, what the fuck happened? Like I was like, what happened? What? Like, I don't know if maybe I pressed like the sleep button maybe by accident, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what I did. Yeah, that was happened. Obama. Oh, like I heard you were talking shit about me. Get him, Gorilla Grodd. Barack Obama is sending Gorilla Grodd at my location right now. Like he moved on from the drone strikes. He patched it up with Gorilla Grodd. Now Gorilla Grodd is the one attacking me. So what I was saying is that like Barack Obama has like an autobiography, and I cannot believe he didn't mention that time he got attacked by a sentient gorilla that like could like speak to him in his own mind. Now that feels like something you would mention, you know. But I guess he had like a crazier time than that, you know. No, CW All Tomorrows did not kill Barack Obama in one of its episodes. As funny as that would be, if they were just like hear me out. They were like, hear me out. What if we kill Barack Obama?
Shalom.
That would be something to explain to their like executives and like, you know, whoever was watching TV show, that they kill Barack Obama. Like, as much as like majority of people on the left don't like Barack Obama anymore because he's kind of like, people understand that he's not really like as on the left as he seemed during his like 2008 election. He's not much of a bringer of hope. He's still liked by majority of people who are not who are like in the center, maybe, you know, center left. Majority of liberals do still like Barack Obama. So if I just imagine like Barack Obama dies and like people going like, what the fuck? What do you mean you killed Barack Obama? Oh damn, he can cast spells. What do you mean the context? Gorilla Grodd wants to... Oh, the plotline of Gorilla Grodd is always the same. He wants to dominate humans and make like monkeys on top. He wants to do like a Planet of the Apes situation, but like in real life. And well, in real life, for example, this. And like somehow Barack Obama was preventing that. I don't remember what the fuck it was, but like he had to specifically time travel to kill Barack Obama in order to have his plans not prevented. That's as far as I remember. Like Barack Obama somehow stops his plan. As far as I'm concerned, Barack Obama was personally like stopping Gorilla Grodd. Like he was like, let me be great. Like he was like, let me be clear. Let me be clear, Gorilla Grodd. You cannot take over the planet with your gorilla buddies. Like maybe that was the plot all along. Like Barack Obama was like putting like his hand on Gorilla Grodd's shoulder, and like suddenly Gorilla Grodd was like, "Damn, I cannot." Like maybe in the future of CW show, Barack Obama grabs Gorilla Grodd by both his arms and just rips them apart, you know? Rips the gorilla with his bare hands, you know? And and Gorilla Grodd is like, I can't defeat this. This man is too powerful in the future. I need to travel back in time. I need to travel back in time in order to defeat him, okay? That's my only chance. My only chance to kill Barack Obama is to travel back in time when he's still not as powerful, okay? When he didn't awaken his powers in 2008's election. Haven't you seen like the election of Barack Obama? He was like charging up. He was doing like a Kamehameha. Like that was a thing that Barack Obama did. You don't remember that? I remember it as clear as day. In 2008 election, Barack Obama was well, he was like channeling Spirit Orb, and the entire time he was like the entire time he was like all of my fellow Americans, give me strength, and he's like, ah, he's charging the orb, and then he was like, if you don't elect me the president, I will strike down the Spirit Orb on the planet Earth. I'm the president now. And that's how Barack Obama became the president. True story. And then when he eventually got elected president, he just chucked it at some like Afghanistan child, I think. I don't remember. Like he just bomb struck the wedding or something. I don't remember. He was like, oh, okay, I don't need the Spirit Orb now, and he just throws that like a wedding. And no survivors. Yes. He's not Superman, Malone, but he's well, actually, it's like 50-50. It's depending on the story. The point of Swamp Thing is that he's like a magical creature that's like literally, he's essentially representative of like yeah, like quite literally. He like speaks for the trees, quite literally. Like he's representative of every single tree on the planet. Like yeah, like the nature itself. Yeah. Yeah. And so in that sense, like he's a villain depending on the story. And usually not like a villain, but as much as like antagonist, because he's kind of just like don't wants you to like fuck up the woods, you know? God damn it, you destroyed all my beds again. But like the point of the Swamp Thing is that like sometimes you like litter on the ground and he just go, and instead of like crying, instead of like chucking a tear, he just rips your arms off, you know, and goes like, don't do this again. Now that's kind of the point of the Swamp Thing. He's usually not like a direct antagonist. Sometimes he's like a straight up like a helping hand, you know. I mean, yeah. Hey, listen, if I was representative of all like plant life on the planet and somebody like thrown like a trash bag on the ground, I would rip their hands off immediately, you know. I wouldn't even be asking. I would be like, I wouldn't be like pick it up or something. I would just rip his hands off and, you know, be done with it. Nice, Ducky is in our cult, except Another guy in our cult. Let's go. We actually recruited a bunch of people. Ooh, this guy is like Preem. Royal Pooper. Poops are golden. Hell yeah, let's go. Nice guy. Heavy Pooper. This game one, we're gonna change how he looks like, I think. I don't want him. Actually, to be fair, I do like the spikes. Actually, you know, keep the spikes. Grab the trees. Oh yeah, also the old guy. We indoctrinated him into the cult, but well, he's gonna be like killed immediately. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna be the soup. Just putting him in the soup immediately. Let's see, you? Hold up. There you are. Bye-bye. Nice. No, why waste? Yo, wake up. Why waste good meat? Why waste time? Just he's meat already. Nice. You're without flaw. You accepted the... I accepted him just to like kill him out immediately. What? Don't be sad. That's literally like I only... I mean, canonically? I mean, there is like a condiment king. There is literally this guy whose like entire superpower is like... he doesn't really have superpowers. He's like, he just like grabs like ketchup and like mayo out like his own like pantry and just like throws it at people. He just constantly like throws tomato and ketchup from his own shelves at people. That's his power. There was also the guy who's like was so lame that like they literally like revise part of his lore in order to like not have him anymore. Like he doesn't even exist anymore technically, because like they just refuse to even like acknowledge him. So like there is a villain. I think he was like called like Penny Thieves or something. He would steal penny. He would steal penny from people. Okay, which at the time when he was made was still like a lot. And at the time when he was made, like you could buy stuff for a penny, right? But like since then, penny dropped so dramatically that like now US literally is looking into like retiring pennies from like circulation, right? And so in that sense, he just like so lame that they actually forgot he even existed. So like, you know, in the Batcave there is like a big penny, right? There is like a big penny. It got retconned into being like what's his name, Two-Face's like thing. Like it got retconned that like Batman got it because he was fighting Two-Face. But like originally it was from like a encounter with the penny guy. Like the penny guy obviously gave the giant penny to Batman, okay? But like he was so lame, they were literally like, no, the penny guy never existed actually. Like the penny guy actually doesn't exist. He's so lame, they actually just retconned his entire existence. He's so lame, I literally can't remember his name. Like I only know of him as like the penny guy. The guy who gave the penny to no, he won't unless Penny become like way more. Again, as I said, like US literally is trying to like get rid of the penny in the first place, so he's never coming back. No, but Penny is literally like not in your. Hold up, when is US retiring Penny? United States ended the production of new pennies, with US Mint striking a batch of November 12th, 2025. As of last year, US doesn't make penny anymore. So the guy literally cannot exist because there is no more penny. Oh, actually, while I was at it, I should have googled Batman villain with penny. Penny. Batman, Penny Plunderer. That was his name. The guy's name was Penny Plunderer, and he was created in 1947. When was his last Batman Penny Plunderer last appearance? What the fuck? I was just doing like you're not a robot verification from oh, last appearance is 2001 and 2007. In Two-Face Year 1, 2007, an unnamed man resembling Penny Plunderer is crushed to death by a giant penny during the conflict with Two-Face. So they didn't even... They retconned his like giant penny to be the Two-Face thing. So and he got crushed by the giant penny without them even mentioning that that's the Penny Plunderer. They just were like... They were just like, no, just a random guy, actually. They specifically retconned his own backstory. Can you imagine that? That's how lame he is. He's so lame that they literally cannot have him in like number one, they can't have him because he's like, there's no more pennies. Nobody mints those. And number two is he's so lame that they actually retcon piece of his own lore. So yeah. I think he's the lamest one of all time. The wall is at least like funny in terms of like, damn, it's like a man whose like entire power is being a giant wall, you know? Kind of cool. Kind of lame, but yeah. But what was I gonna say? So yeah, I feel like somehow Batman has the lamest villains, and I guess partially it's because like all of his villains are like human-based villains. If you like introduce like Bizarro Batman, that's gonna be kind of difficult, you know? Yeah, you would have difficulty with Bizarro Batman, I think. Bizarro versus Batman, I mean specifically. No, not like Batman. Yeah, like three-dimensional imp. No, sorry, three-dimensional fifth-dimensional imp. And the guy who just very insecure about being bold. Hey, out of all things, they're not homeless, at least. At the very least, they're not homeless. They usually have some sort of home. But like, also Flash, again, Flash has like lame villains as fuck. Like all the problem with Flash villains is the fact that Flash power is literally like super speed, right? Like his power is literally like to solve everything before it even happens. So how is he struggling against the guy who can like throw a boomerang? It's probably super affordable actually, because nobody fucking wants to live there. It's like living in South Sudan, you know? Like, who the fuck wants to be there? It's like the housing market in Gotham was probably great. Actually, the funniest thing is canonically, Gotham is New Jersey, I think. Like it's canonically in New Jersey, which is like state next to New York. It's also crazy to me to remember that New York is a state. But yeah, as far as I understand, Gotham housing market is probably like super affordable because like majority of people don't want to live in Gotham. Like people who live in Gotham don't want to live in Gotham. They just cannot like afford to go anywhere else. There is sometimes mentions of like somebody going back to Gotham because they're like have an important job. So they're kind of like, well, damn, you know. Like if all doctors leave Gotham, it's kind of gonna be like like even if Gotham is a shithole, if you're a doctor, you kind of don't want to leave Gotham because you know that like patients are there 24/7. Like if you leave, all of your colleagues gonna resent you because they're like, now I have to like catch up with all of his load as well. They're like, now I have 20 more stabbing victims, you know. But I was gonna say but yeah, like Batman's villains are lame, but that's because like he's dealing with all the like human villains. Like the only cool villains Batman has is Joker, Bane, and maybe like Two-Face, Penguin, one of those two. Like I would put those two together actually. Like those are like halfway there, because the Bane is like, what if the guy could like bench press 200 kilograms, like literally like rip people's arms off, but also had like enough, like had like intelligence enough for like 3 PhDs, you know? No. But Bane isn't. Okay, Bane is roided if you were like interacting with like Nolan Batman, for example, or like Bane is lame for like certain characters, but like originally, like if you're Batman and Robin, like Bane is number one, built like a brick house, but also one of the points of Bane is the fact that he's also smart as fuck. He's like one of the few characters who figured out Batman's identity and like also like made like entire scheme to like essentially like catch the bat, you know, to break the Batman. Yeah, like Bane is super smart in the comics. Bane has, I'm pretty sure Bane has like literally a PhD or something. Now he speaks multiple languages. He's like he's a very smart character. It's just like he's like majority of his portrayals is him like being like an idiot, because everybody look at the big guy and saying like, oh, well, he's dumb, you know. Oh, like, oh, I figured out his character. No. Like the point of Bane is literally that he's like very smart. Like that he's very smart, and that he's like he essentially thinks that he can be Batman but better. Like that's one of his things. Is the fact that he thinks that he like in his debut comic, he breaks Batman's spine, locks him away, and then takes on the mantle of Batman. And then takes on the mantle of Batman, trying to like take apart the city one by one. Like Bane is supposed to be super smart, but a lot of in a lot of media they just don't portray him as smart, because they're just like, oh, he's a big guy. I know what he's like. Which is quite a shame, actually. It's actually a disservice to Bane. What the fuck? Who shit that? Who took a shit that mask? But yeah, so Bane and Joker are like reliably cool characters in Batman roster. Penguin and Two-Face are debatable, because essentially like Two-Face is like, what if you had like a weird mob boss who had like decided everything by the flip of a coin. And Penguin is like, what if like it's an old school mob boss, but like I did like, I think there was this one comic I read where Penguin was like happy for the first time in his life, because he found like he bought a woman from a slave owner, okay, and then essentially decided to like make her follow him around, and then they kind of fell in love. But then when essentially she was like, hey, you kind of like I think there was like a chef in a restaurant who was like laughing very loudly, and Penguin thought it was about him because he's very insecure, okay, and so he's like, okay, just honey, let it go, he's not laughing at you, okay, there's probably a funny joke. And then the Penguin is like, yeah, sure. And then, unbeknownst to her, he like essentially hires people to like deport the chef's wife, kill his parents, and like bankrupt his business. Sort ties, unlock bribe followers, follower action, bribe of followers, and 3x to increase their loyalty. And I'll just do bribes, I guess. I don't know. I don't need money that much. No, he's just like a guy. He's just like just a really ruthless mob boss. Actually, if you watch the Penguin TV show, it's really good, and it's really does capture kind of his like character, the fact that he's just yeah, like in the comic books, he's very much just like the character in the TV show, where he's angry and bitter at the world. He believes that he needs more. But that's kind of like the point of him. The point of him is not that he has like superpowers or anything. The point of him is that he's just a very evil person. Yeah, but like evil. And also not as physically capable. He's like not as physically. He's like, if you take like all the money that Batman has and go like, what if they just use it for evil? That's kind of him. Which is kind of the point of a lot of Batman villains. All of Batman villains are like, what if we take like Batman's characteristic and then like flip it on its head? So Joker is like, Batman had bad day and that made him Batman. What if like another person had a very bad day and that made them Joker, right? Made them the opposite of Batman. Made them the evil guy. And then they're like, then it's like Riddler is, what if you take the Batman intellect, detective skills, but then like make it so that like there was a smart guy who just constantly was like looking for a next challenge, right? That's the point of Riddler. Then you have Bane, which is like, what if you take like the Batman conviction for like justice, and he's like pursuit of being like smart, athletic crime fighter, and then just made him evil, which is Bane. Like flip it a little bit. Like Two-Face is one of the ones that doesn't fit in it, but that's partially because Two-Face is supposed to be like Bruce's friend, essentially. It's like, what if you take it's again like, what if you take like what if you take like Batman's bad day thing, but instead of making Joker, you make a guy who's like dishing out justice as like dishing out justice how like whenever he likes, instead of like following the law, he just like does the flip of a coin. It like all Batman things is supposed to be like a play on Batman first and foremost. But again, like I think here's the thing. I did say I did say that like there is no cool Batman villain besides Bane and Joker. But each time, please know it was not my idea to cast out the Red Crown, the other bishops, my siblings. The blame lies with them. Please, I beg you, spare me, kill Shamura, but do not send me to my death. Do not send me to him. You will not find my temple. I will be safe there. Yes, I will be safe. Interesting. Him begging for his life is kind of unusual. Oh, is that the immortality one? No, it's movement speed. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna close the window and turn on the lights. Ooh. But yeah, you know who? But again, as I said before, the lamest of villains belong to Flash, because all except Reverse Flash. Reverse Flash is the only cool Flash villain. Because Reverse Flash is well, besides it was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed, so it looked like you're not just a woman's touch. Beyond that, he is like the most deranged villain. He's more deranged. He's more deranged than fucking Joker, and that's saying something, you know. Like Joker is not as deranged as Reverse Flash, and that's very impressive. But otherwise, it's like what? Captain Cold, Captain fucking Boomerang. The guy was a flamethrower who genuinely lined his costume with asbestos in order to avoid getting burned by his own equipment. Like he was just a guy with a flamethrower, number one, anyway. But he but he covered his suit with asbestos. So he was dying of cancer. Because like apparently like fighting a guy with super speed with a flamethrower and asbestos lined suit was not a good idea. And then like legitimately like that's the most lame. Using my fate. I like reverse flashes for sure. I'm briefly from thanks to Twitch chat. Nice. To look at 5 techniques is to land old fashioned. Wet sea wine, come down to me, sanctuary, plenty of fine, legally acquired goods, har. Cool. Legally acquired. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh no, Gorilla Grodd, right? Gorilla Grodd is also a Flash villain. He's pretty cool because he tried to kill Barack Obama. I mean, that's like if that doesn't make it cool, what does? You know? Me when I'm a superhero and my arch nemesis tries to kill Barack Obama. Oh no! What am I supposed to do with that? How am I? What? Barack Obama? Why? I didn't like he did is that he bailed out the banks in 2008. No. You don't understand. The economy was about to collapse. Maybe it should have. What the fuck did I summon? What the fuck is this? Some devil heart? Nice. Whew. What? Did he just fly away? Darkness, some of me, now belly of some great beastie. Nice. Ballsy. Fuck. Damn, Dungeons these fucking attack sucks. Ah, fuck. Martyred. Some more juice. Oh. Oh yeah. We need to discover how to farm it. So I gotta unlock Art of Farming first. Let's see, how do I... Where's there it is. Nice. Now I don't need to collect all this stuff. I can just make... I can actually just give them the seeds. They'll make it themselves. Go tend the farm. Nice, more shit. Yo, what up? That one takes the pranks as next level. God damn it. I'm declining. I'm sorry, dude. God damn. Wow. Take the pranks as next level. Kills the guy. Wow. What a cool type build. This cult is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little crazy. What was the first prank he asked me to do? Like, oh, feed him shit, then imprison, then kill, bruh. This man's like, enough is enough, you know. Sometimes too much is too much, dog. Gather around for a sermon, guys. Gather around, gather around. Today's sermon says, don't kill a guy as a prank, okay? It's not really a prank if you kill a person. Can't believe I have to say it. Killing a guy is not actually a prank. It is, however, if I'm sacrificing them, which I will do right now. For the good of our group. Gotta go. Bye bye. It's funny. He kind of smiles at the end of it. Nice. All strength to the cult leader. And everybody's happy. Hearty meal. Come on, gather around, have a nice meal. Ooh. Thank you. Damn, how long does it take to chop down this tree? Hi ho, I'm chopping this tree. Hi ho. Yeah, this guy just vomited. No. Nice. And then he laid down, okay, of course. Let's see, we finally have actually a lot of wood. Now we need more gold. Huh. Little critters. Ooh. We have a lot of lobster. Damn, the god really likes lobster. It's like a life hack essentially to get the most amount of money. Just get lobsters. God fucking loves lobsters. Let's see. Nice. Actually, we do need to save some shit because we do need it. I think. For some buildings. We need to get better refinery, right? Better trap scarecrow, huh? Better wait. Consecrate resources into what? Okay. You know what time it is? Wait, actually, let's check out what they have there. What you selling, dude? You owe me a ship. Bishops are a nasty piece of work, but they do a good enough job of keeping the waterways open. Freight flowing around here. But with you going around killing them, it opens the gates for all sorts of monstrous beasts to start sinking my stock. Scary things they be, with gnash and teeth, and odoriferous things. And a face that could curdle milk. Just like me mother-in-law. So you best be making this right each time a bishop dies and SCB's called witness takes his place. Lucky for ye, Pilmbo knows folk will pay pretty penny for the eye of witness. You get me their eyes, I buy a new boat, and we'll call it square. All you need to do is return to a place you've killed the bishop, defeat ferocious beast that has emerged, and bring me their eye. Simple enough. I need the animation. I'm just gonna be buying stock. Just gonna be buying your stuff.
Come on, dude.
I have plenty of money. Oh, this is nice. This is good with another one we have that's like heals you, kind of. I think it's this one, no. This one, yeah. Those two together could make you unkillable. Fish time. Fishy, fishy, fish. Ooh. Tomorrow gonna be program and stream. After tomorrow it's gonna be Shifu. It's gonna be Shifu again. I'm thinking maybe it's Dark Souls DLC. Sorry, Dark Souls, fuck. Doom Dark Ages DLC. Completely. Dark Souls, Dark Ages. Now I'm kind of a little bit tired right now. It's crazy. Like my eyes literally like tired. Come on. Fish, fish, fish. You know, actually, one of the so I sometimes talk about how like I would like to go hunting but I don't think I would like to go fishing. I mean, maybe I would like to go fishing, but like the problem is I don't like cooked fish, you know. So like I definitely would like to go for like a river fish, like fishing for river fish, and like with all the parasites they can get would be kind of like yucky. Like an open sea fish. If I could catch one of them tunas, would be fucking great. Can you imagine? Have you seen the size of those things? They're fucking huge. They're ginormous. One big tuna. Nice. Come here, little critter. Oop. It disappeared. Oh, no, I didn't want to talk to you. I just want to collect the face. Yes, can't. No, I don't have gold bars, yeah. Okay. Definitely need to put the... Make me some gold bars. Nope. You can keep sleeping, it's fine. You know, like so because I struggled early on with like getting wood and getting wood, but I had like plenty of stone. It may sound like a me trying to essentially make my life easier, but wouldn't it be interesting if instead of having to like, oh, you need to like make 25 you need to like sacrifice 25 wood to have like perpetual wood, right? If it was instead the opposite, like you need like 25 stone to get wood, and you need 25 wood to make stone, so it's like it's kind of like reversed in that sense, you know. Damn, this man is old. Femmer, you're gonna die soon. By my hand. Probably. What do you want? Okay. Damn, we got fucking scat eater over here. Okay. Poop eater. One poop eater ball. Ready. Come on, go and eat it. Weirdo. What a weird guy. Never understood it because it's like, yeah, I just think it's like, well, number one, it's obviously yucky, but it's also like, I can't even imagine how it's like you're in the mindset where you're like, shit, I would love to eat some. Like I can't imagine what drives somebody. Like I know that it's like, I think it's Pika, I think, but like either way. Hammer, you're gonna die soon. Just telling you in advance. Huh? Nobody. That's just cheesy cauliflower chowder. Gonna make some more. Oh, actually? No, actually, yeah. Make some more. And after we make some more, we're gonna force feed the old man some doom food. Well, everybody who's hungry, run up, come and eat. Get your hunger bar up. Damn, nice. Yeah, everybody's full, right? Yeah, okay. I'll make one. You? Go eat. The death concoction. The death meal. Nobody damn, this guy is slow, by the way. Taking his sweet time. He knows his last meal. Damn. Okay. Damn, they're kind of like more. Are you serious? Isn't it supposed to be like, oh well, he died young, I guess. And should have sacrificed him instead. Guess it's my oversight. Everybody gather around. Hammer died because he was old and ate the death meal, okay? It's really just natural selection, by which I mean me. I'm the natural selection in this scenario. I select who gets to live, who gets to die. Anybody has a problem? I didn't think so. We could do that, but maybe not. Wait, do we have a... No. I think the face is enough. Do we have enough to make more? No. Barack Obama, I came to kill you. Said the fucking gorilla. I was like, holy shit. I just, bro, imagine you're a university student and then suddenly a talking gorilla is aiming for your life. You're like, what the fuck? What happened? How's this? What do you mean the talking gorilla? And that's how you decide to become the president of the United States of America. Either that or you molest children and then you go like, you know what, why not? And that's also apparently an option. Apparently there's no wrong way in becoming the president of the United States of America. You can either... You can be attacked by a gorilla, okay? And then survive. or you can molest children and go to become United States president. Like one of the two. Choose your path. Getting attacked by a gorilla. Or molest children. Either way, you're gonna become the president of the United States of America. Damn, I am tired. Weird. Ooh, nice. Gets struck by Zeus. Whoop. Nice. Hold up. Which way, white man? Oop. Oh, it's the hops. Okay. What do you need the hop for? Right, like they implemented like a brewer's thing, right? I wonder if barley beer without the hops actually tastes better. Because I hate beer. I do despise beer. It tastes very bitter. I don't really like it. And so in that sense, I want and I know that hops is part of it. Like the reason hops are in beer is because they want it to be more bitter, because the bitter is what kills like the microbacteria, which makes it last longer. But nowadays we have like other methods of preservation that doesn't include putting bitter stuff in the beer. So what I'm wondering is if you could make like a beer without hops, and would it taste better? Oh, one other thing that I talked about today is the fact that essentially, like, I've been reading manhwas and they're kind of like ruining their own stories. Like, there was the reason prompted me is because I saw like the one that was titled Immortal Spearman, and I was like, I mean, it's an interesting premise. The idea of like Immortal Genius Spearman. And I was like, what's it about? And it's just generic. Like the guy died, and this time he doesn't want to die useless death. So this time he'll be like he'll be doing everything right. But like that's probably into idea. It would be interesting to have a story about the guy who's literally immortal, and like his like main weapon is the spear, right? Like the spear might not be like the most important part, but like the idea of like essentially during one of the most severe battles of his life, he finds out that like actually he doesn't die. Like up until now, he was like avoiding death, you know, and so he was just like a grunt. He was avoiding death. He was like trying to fight the battles because like that was the best ways of employment. But then suddenly he finds out that actually death is not like is not a scary part for him. Or like in fact he will not die no matter how much like you slice him, you know. So he goes. So he starts participating in like larger and larger battles per se, you know, like larger, scarier battles, constantly going for a bigger fish, you know, and that's how he starts becoming more and more competent as a spearman, swordman, whatever you like. Like as a warrior, he just becomes more competent because he's like he's taken lessons that like anybody else couldn't do, you know. Like normally, like the thing that he been through, people would die, but it's not the thing that bothers him, right? Like he cannot die, so he can like do lessons that are literally impossible, you know. He was taking a beating that like would kill 3 men and more, and from that beating he learned techniques, you know. Maybe you could even do it like time periods almost, you know, like maybe he's like immortal, like forever young kind of immortal, right? So like he's been like literally from battlefield to battlefield every single day, and like decade after decade he's seen like rise and fall of like he's seen like a rise and fall of empires, and guess what? He chose to just keep and his choice was just to keep practicing his arts, you know. So he keeps day after day living, practicing his techniques to a greater mastery, you know, just like that. Or even immortal doesn't even have to be like literally immortal, right? Like you can have immortal isn't just like lucky. Let's say like your protagonist, like it's called immortal spearsman, but the point of it is that he's just like extremely lucky. It just he's throughout the story he constantly gets into like fights that like, you know, that he might die for. Oh, Wayne, how's it going? How are you doing, Wayne? We're just out here growing our cult, getting stronger. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Look at this guy. Wayne, do you want to join our cult? Do you want to join our cult? You can be part of the cult. Hold up. Just a second. First, I'm collecting fish for the cult, but... Hold on a second. Have you seen this game before, Wayne? It's like Stardew Valley. It's a Stardew Valley crossed with Hades, I guess. You get to fight roguelike battles and then also like indoctrinate people into your cult. Hold on a second. What do I want? Oh yeah, I do need to unlock this. There's only one rule in our cult. If you get too old, we're gonna eat you. That's kind of the thing. It's only one rule. Let's go. There's nobody old in our cult yet, right? No. Okay, good. Okay, this one I'm gonna keep. Harder to level up. Just go pray, I guess. I don't know. Gonna keep. Go pray. This guy. Vani, if you want to be part of our cult, here. You can join the raffle, and because you're probably the only viewer right now, you get to be part of our cult. You get to also design the character you want. Wayne, do you want to join the cult? Do you want to join? Be one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Be part of the cult. Join hands with us. Of course, if you get too old, we're gonna eat you. But that's you have time for that. And if we're gonna eat you, we're just gonna make you a new character. Do you not want to join, Wayne? Okay. I guess not today. Go chop trees. Ooh. Nice. Ah. What's up with this guy? Roll a little something. Prefer sweet poop. Not that good, is it? Need more practice. This guy's weird. I cannot wait until he gets old so I can eat him. Put him in a soup. Let's see. Oh wait, did I not fucking upgrade the... Hold up. Fuck, I want to upgrade the refinery. Yeah, dude. I'm stupid. Okay. Let's see. Followers to some nice soup. Got New doctrine. Gather around, children. Work and worship. What makes virtuous follower? Oh damn, Wayne, what up? If it was about being part of the follower, part of the cult, sorry, you were kind of a little bit late. All cult members will gain industrious trait and increase work speed by 15%. Generate devotion 15% faster. Just increase work speed. I want to increase work speed. Everybody work harder. The god says, blessed ye who works 12-hour shifts. And the god said, what is 100-hour work week, really? Godly weapons. Oh. How are you doing, Wayne, today? How's it going? It's been a while. Increase work speed. You need to give this guy golden bars, right? Yeah. Oh wait, we can craft from here, huh? Huh. Cool. I mean, it would be nice to like reshuffle stuff to essentially make this stuff. All of these sleeping quarters in the other area, and yeah, actually just move all the sleeping quarters for now. Gonna do reshuffling. So sleeping quarters is gonna be in this area. That's the definition of all the cults, is that they put sleeping quarters further away so people don't see them. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It was funny, you can flip it, but it's not really much to flip. What a beat. Just do a nice restructuring. Kill all their beds. Actually, to be fair, this could be done for later. Not on stream. What a beat. Yeah. Oh, and we can grab some of these plots because I wasn't using them. Just grab them so that they would be used. Okay, they're still not used, but for that we need to grab the farmer station and move that as well. Damn, is it like a massive? Is there like a massive delay between the stream and you responding, or is it? Yeah, because that's like that's take a one. No, okay, because it's been so long. I was like, oh, he probably left the stream, so I was like, oh, okay, then pay attention to the road. Then pay attention to the road, buddy. Goddamn. And then you better be fucking following traffic. Motherfucker is out here causing car crashes. Yeah. Yeah. I was just playing casually. Casually Cult of the Lamb. I was also we were having fun. We were indoctrinating followers, you know, Asian people. I was doing like a what's it called? Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a programming stream where we keep learning HTML. We're about to be done with HTML, and then after HTML we move on to CSS, and then from CSS we're gonna move to JavaScript. Mainly the only thing that bothers me in my life right now is I have sore legs because I was doing workout yesterday and my legs are sore as hell. I cannot walk. It's difficult. But otherwise I am all stellar, all good. We got our nice home. So this is where all of our followers will be sleeping. All restructured so that the followers are all sleeping in one place. And the what's it called? Then we're gonna restructure. Wait, can I move this? No, okay. Because moving trees would be kind of cool if I could just move it to the different position. Nice. Okay, so far so good. Everything. I actually plan to wrap up the stream. About time. I'm actually really. I know why I'm tired. My eyes are closing. But actually, I want to wrap up the stream with something that I found recently that just showed up in my YouTube thing. To the point where I was like, wow, this is weird. Here it is. Here it is.
Yeah!
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? This your boy D-Mike. You see, I usually do songs with like hooks and concepts and shit, right? But fuck that, man. I'm trying to go platinum. So I'm about to rock this shit. Check this out, y'all. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book. Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book.
What prompted? Wait, hold up. Notarapper.com. Actually, is this website still on? Can I check out? Wait. Notarapper.com. Arman, hip hop artist and educator. Fantastic. Wait, what the fuck is this? What? Hold up. Watermelon Day in 20 days. Watermelon Day. Hosted by Watermelon Day. Okay, great. The Black Colin Powell mixtape, Ramadan.
town to Upper Marlboro. No part of DC or MD I won't go. No part of my beautiful blackness that I won't show. I'm CNN between Nora Ray and Chris Cuomo. Capture 1,000 words of one photo. Kindergarten is time lapse, prison time happens slow-mo. I've taught both, so I got theories, here they go. These little bros with no dough ain't pressed to bring the bag in like Frodo, or walk with Rose with their dogs like Toto.
Damn, this kind of dope actually. Oh shit. And I'm actually gonna check it out more. I just don't know why the fucking read a book got recommended to me. 15 years ago uploaded, by the way. Okay. Magazine. Page, not a magazine. Book. Not a magazine. I don't know why it got recommended to me, but I sent to all of my friends. It's like goddamn. Also, what the? It's here's the thing. 15 years ago, so you know, but I think Ku Klux Klan couldn't make a better joke than this. Like if it was like KKK, make a parody rap song that's supposed to educate the black people, and they were like, they wouldn't come up with this. They would come up with some fucking boring bullshit. This is fucking great. Like I don't know why it got recommended to me, but this is beautiful. Good recommendation, by the way. Do brush your teeth, you know? It's so good. Genuinely, it's fantastic. I'm only now searching up this guy.
Baba Bomani, BabaGatBars.com. What's up, Mr. Roo?
What up, Baba Bomani?
Man, I'm working on this new song.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Why Do We Practice?
Okay.
Do you mind performing it with me?
Not at all.
Alright, first, we're gonna have to practice. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Why do we practice?
So we can learn the way.
How often do we practice?
We practice every day.
We make mistakes when we practice.
Yeah, that's okay. We get better at what we do at school and at play. So we practice. Yeah, we practice. Keep doing it again until we got this.
I don't know why I need subtitles.
Oh, yeah, we practice.
I already gave it those.
Doing it again until we got this. In order to get better, you really gotta do it. Mistakes are okay. I haven't done this rhyme yet, so it's not coming out right.
Relax and don't worry, we're gonna help you through it. Training is important.
You got it.
Something. Learn how to walk.
Yeah, you got it.
I made a mistake, but
Don't even worry about it. If you fail and don't succeed, try again.
Why do we practice?
So we can learn the way.
How often?
This is so awesome. What the fuck is it? Would love to book you for an event. I tried instant messaging you with no response. Please let me know what's the best way to connect with you. Thanks. Sorry about that. Thank you. Email me at bomani@babagodbars.com. Read it. No. And it was pretty and like they read a book pretty recently. They typed it only 3 years ago compared to how old the video is. The read the book one is pretty old in comparison. 20 days until Watermelon Day.
What's up, family? This is Bomani Arma, aka the Watermelon
This is fucking really good. Anyway, I am wrapping up the stream of this. It's fantastic. Like check out this channel. It's fucking great. This is genuine. This is actually fucking pretty cool. On this note, we are wrapping up the stream. Tomorrow is programming. After tomorrow, it's Shifu's, and it's Shifu again. Then it's gonna be something. It's gonna be Wednesday, Thursday. I'm thinking Doom Dark Ages. I'm not quite certain. And then Friday, Saturday, we are back to Cult of the Lamb. On this note, we are wrapping up and read a book. Thank you very much